I love the fact that you get 3 movies back to back, and you don't have to wait years and watch them plan stuff out. Like they planned it out from the beginning, so hopefully
take points from this. Take points from this, DC. Other take hints from this. This is awesome.
What's good, everybody? Here to talk to you today about Fear Street Part 2. We just finished watching it, and we're going to get into our overall thoughts. And what was your thoughts?
There we go. From the jump, I was confused about how they were going to be able to tell a story from 1978 by showing us 1994. Was it 94? Yeah,
it's 94.
94. And you suggested, well, it probably be somebody, the lady that wanted to tell the story.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened. From the beginning of telling her story, I like the way they put us. There was no flashbacks from the past back to her talking. Nothing like it put you as if you were living in that era.
Straight in. Yeah, they didn't do no back and forth.
They didn't do no back and forth. I like that. It was a better story. It was less slashing compared to the first episode.
Okay, all right.
But it was a better story. You have to appreciate the story because now you're gonna meet. You know, you're going to go back to the preach and the little boy and all that stuff now that's coming up. Was a better story. I liked it.
I enjoyed it too, but I felt the way you just said it. Like, I felt like this is a better story than the first one.
Right.
To be real, it's kind of a better movie than the first one.
Exactly.
But I enjoyed the first one more because of like the amount of slashing, the way it was so hectic, like you didn't know what was really going on. You was learning stuff with the kids. This one, like, they explain a lot,
right?
But they needed to explain that to kind of, seal the mythology of the witch and everything else.
And I'm gonna go one step further. I looked at it as, although it's a different story altogether, a better version of Friday the 13th.
Definitely an updated version.
Because on Friday the 13th, there was some counselors. In this movie, they show our counselors party, do crazy stuff, whatever. Mike neglects some children.
Yeah.
A child drowns. Okay, let's get out of his mom coming back. When a child drowns and comes back and becomes this person killing people. They showed you how a lady done some investigation, found some names on the wall, saw the name of somebody that was going to be possessed.
Yeah.
Like it gave a better story, and he was more aggressive than Jason too.
Yeah. I do feel like it did everything it could to kind of mimic the old Friday the 13th with Camp Crystal Lake, and you got Camp Nightwing and all that stuff. Now, you said you caught some things, you went back, you watched a few scenes, you caught some things. For me, I have questions, maybe you can answer, right?
Okay, let's go.
So, my thought was, why did the cop change Ziggy's name to C. Berman instead of Z. Berman? Like, at the end, he reported to the ambulance people, like, no, that's Christy or whatever her name was.
Right.
That's C. Berman. Like, why?
I think because in his mind that was his moment, his what was it, Shady Side and
Sunnyvale.
Sunnyvale. I think that was his Sunnyvale moment, where it's like, okay, I know I'm about to go and live this whole fake life because that's what I have to do.
Yeah. Like,
so the last good thing I'm gonna do, I think he did it as a good thing, meaning like to give her a chance by.
I was thinking that too.
Give her a chance as if she was as if she was the sister,
like the one with all the achievements and the accomplishments. Okay, I was thinking that too. I just wasn't sure, and they didn't really give no indication of that. My other thought, and maybe this is just something I couldn't get away with. Like, you've seen areas get developed, like out here they build stuff, they tear stuff down. It's like they built the whole mall on top, Camp Nightwing,
right?
And they didn't disturb the tree with the bone and the hand at the end. I feel like that was a stretch.
That was a stretch. I didn't get it at first, unless it's like the tree when they built it. If the tree was like a symbol of the town,
yeah, like this is a historic tree.
Yeah, it's a historic tree. Then you would
build all the way
around it, and the ground right there. You would keep it. That's a reach, but possible. They dug it up too quick for me. I wanted to see more digging.
You had to do more digging.
I want you to go deep and find that hand and. So I mean, that's the movie part of it. But I got to thinking, like, do I know any places where something is so important to a town that it stays and things are built around it? And we have certain structures around here in town that's something built around it, not to the extent of a mall.
Yeah, not a whole building.
You know, but I did get it. But the story was good. I'm anxious now for the conclusion. Is it 3 parts or 4?
3.
3. Well, they have to close it out real good because it's got to go from 3 to immediately jump back to the end, to the beginning, to explain like
what's going on in 1994.
Like, yeah, what's going to happen.
Well, I do like, you know how we was kind of guessing about part 2 and how they was going to introduce. But in this one, they kind of gave you the vehicle, like, yo, she touched the hand and her mind is going to go back to 1666.
Right.
The thing that I don't like, that we've just already seen, like in the little trailer at the end, is how like they include all the characters from the first 2, but like they put them in 1666 attire, and like they making them be characters. Like her brother was there, but he was just playing a character in 1666.
Right.
It's like introduce new people, like whole new people to get used to, and have just the girl. I guess if you want to keep using the cast, you do that, but
right. And then it might be some kind of flip or whatever by them doing it like that, by putting the brother in the clothes. It might flip it some kind of way to where like this girl that we're watching, this main character, is some kind of actual descendant or reincarnation of, like, she's the actual person reincarnated.
Yeah.
You know, they could do that because it's in our mind. If it went back, she can all of a sudden, oh, I remember, and then it pop back up to 94.
94, and then like this is all the stuff that happened. This is how they did her wrong. Blah blah blah. I guess it was cool to me. I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to 3 because in the original in 94, they showed you the guy running with the axe. You know, he was like aggressive running to the hospital. They showed you this. Yeah.
But they did point out, say that the most vicious killer of all was the preacher.
Yeah, the preacher
said that
in 1666.
And then, you know, so now I'm thinking, you know, preacher. I'm not sure if he could be gruesome killing, or he'd be the preacher to lead people to make them all do something, you know.
But if you remember, you was doing the body counts on the
right.
So they showed a body count in the 1666 one too. Right. And it looked like a bunch of people.
Right, but then they also showed a person eating something, like they was throwing up, like somebody might have got sick. You know,
so
like,
you think like some Jim Jones, like
right,
drink the Kool-Aid, you know.
And then it would be live if they were to do something like that, where you eat and drink and don't just die, but you like start to deform or something nasty,
something crazy.
That'd be cool. But I mean, whoever, man, this is good. This is good. I look forward to seeing 3 and then going back and watching them all together.
That's what I was about to say. I like the whole like 1, 2, 3 week after week. It's we even talked like in the beginning when we first did the trailer reaction. We was like, man, I love the fact that you get 3 movies back to back and you don't have to wait years and watch them plan stuff out. Like they planned it out from the beginning. So hopefully
take points from this. Take points from this DC. Take hints from this. This is awesome. This is my first time seeing one like this where you wait. It give you a whole 7 days to wait. There's that number again, 7, huh? Yeah. A whole 7 days to wait. But I hope they keep that up, man. That was all.
So that's our thoughts here on part 2. We enjoyed part 2. We will be back for 3, and also we're doing the top 5 slasher horror, like the king of horror almost. That's gonna be coming soon as well. So please stick around the channel for those things.